Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of Pyre. Last time, holy crap! Okay, so a couple of different choices here and there. It looks like Jodariel's, thinking about Ignarius, and I'm like, I'm not sure, because I kind of want to make sure she's liberated. I don't want to leave her in here any longer than we have to. And then just as we're kind of wrapping our head around that idea, boom! Some dude called Orlick pops up. Turns out he's very... well, he used to be good friends with Wolfred. In fact, they used to act in the same triumvirate. But then they had a slight falling out when Orlick, when he was about to be liberated, was stopped somehow. Everyone thought he was dead, and apparently he's not, and now he thinks that we're fake and a bunch of jerks, and that he should be the one to go instead of us. And, like, maybe he's got a point, maybe he doesn't. But we have a plan to fulfill, and I need everybody to go free. So, yeah. Next up, Liberation, right? And I think that we're going to aim to liberate either Jodariel or Hedwyn. Probably Jodariel, out of the two of them. Because as much as I love Jodariel as a character, she needs out. She needs out sometime fast. Sometime soon. And then Hedwyn. Shortly after, probably. Now, we have a lot of work to do climbing up this mountain. Tizo shall gain favor of the scribes if you land here. Or Bertrude shall gain favor of the... yeah, Bertrude, for sure. We're going to probably use Bertrude in this next encounter as well, because we're up against Old Milde and her group of crazy snake people. You land amid the ancient formations of Mount Elodial, at whose summit awaits the liberation rite. Thus begins our third descent to the fall of Salium. My agents of the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own, and raise its chances. Okay, so, let's seek the Demon Scribe's favor, I guess. Is there anything kind of, like, knock around here that I can click on? Does not seem so. We've already checked out everything that there is to check out in there. Let's see what's up with the Demon Scribe. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Bertrude on a brief expedition to the monument of the Solium Mirror.
We do not fear thee. We do not worship thee. We seek to understand thee. We accept thy power and thy gift, for through our actions, we extend thy influence.
Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Solium Mirror has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. And Bertrude gained +2 hope for the next rite. Okay, handy. Ooh, and a conversation. Hey, what's up, Bertrude? You approach Bertrude just as she has finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exiled, have collected during your travels throughout the downside.
The evidence of thy travails, how brazenly ye put them on display. Yet tempt these lands to swallow ye.
She lets out a long breath.
Nonetheless, these trinkets stir our memories, not merely of these lands, but of the country whence we came. You know, Reading One, that we are here because of Sandalwood. We met him long ago within the southern bogs. He offered many courtesies, and in exchange we found agreeable. We sought then certain reagents necessary to our studies of the heavens and the earth. And he knew where to procure them. In exchange, we were to boil for him our finest inks. A certain recipe, notorious yet secret, its stain could never be removed. Oh, but the Commonwealth misliked it.
Oh, and that's a phone call. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Well, that's nothing then.
'Twas then that we first began collecting samples of the regions of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. Long had we studied this accursed place. Black Basin, the chaos of the deathless tempest, the richness of the bogs of flagging hands. Lands so far away, and yet they called to us. If molten Melith was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond reckoning that we could do the same.
Ultima Leith, fourth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Impassioned or the Wild Witch. The mistress of fire and dust claimed that she could shatter the world with a flick of her wrist. That's what the old man said. Oh, she's got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Do, do, do.
Furthermore,
she hesitates.
It matters not, reading one. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough for now.
She slithers away without further explanation. She seems reluctant to discuss the circumstances of her past with Volfred, yet you sense that she is here by choice. The two of them are paired, then, in a sense of interest. Did this update his bio at all? No. He's fine. Okay, so yeah, we got an update to Bertrude's bio. She's down here because she produced ink for the Commonwealth. Now, study in private. That makes a degree of sense. Is anybody close to a level up? Because if anybody's close to a level up, I could get Sir Gilman, but honestly, Sir Gilman should just participate in the next fight, and he'll probably get his level up. So you know what? This is an optimum time for us to study our book. There's no immediate level ups that we can get that we can't get otherwise. This afternoon, you feel especially drawn to the Book of Rites, and find a place to look upon its words. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Alright, we're up to +1 hope. We've got +2 ranks in everything else. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Book of Rites, one you feel in your core yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. So, we got more spirit. Nice. So everyone's got a little bit more hope, everybody comes back just a tiny bit faster. All that's useful. Let's continue. Alright, so we got one of two options. Temple High Road. First of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. You sense Pamitha shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. Or, second of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. You sense Hedwyn shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. Okay, so if we got the group Hedwyn, Jadariel, and Bertrude, that doesn't seem half bad. In fact, it seems quite stompy. Let's get Hedwyn along with us in this next mission. I sense that he has a lot to gain from going up to from being liberated as well. Like, I'm still torn. Jadariel or Hedwyn? Hedwyn or Jadariel? I don't know. While traversing the sheer cliffs on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Ultima Leith, and Hedwyn happens to take notice. Is this going to be my chance? I can't help but wonder, but I need to clear my mind of this. It's all just a distraction. I want to return so badly, and yet, while my friends remain here, trapped, I want to help them free themselves. Please, help me in this. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respect. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Ultima Leith has shown you favor. +3 glory for the next fight. He dunks for +3 damage. That's pretty sweet. Okay. You know what? Fine. Fine! Absolutely fine. That makes sense. Why wouldn't we send Hedwyn up? Because he's so good, that's why. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate, before an archway of carved stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you towards his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exiles of the Night Wings. And you again, Tarek. Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than a portent of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now, they are ready for you. Then come forth. Each of you, in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Wait. You. She points to Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please, do as she asks, Bertrude, madam.
We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out.
The Gate Guardian acknowledges her, and her motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you have all declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment, and beckons towards the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the Sonic Targ. Ooh, it's almost as if the two are actually on speaking terms. Craziness. What? Alright, we are up against Old Mildy. It'd be silly of us not to deploy our own bug chrome. We want to liberate one of 2 people. Guaranteed. Oh, it's you. Hi.
Hey, welcome back, guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because it used to be. It's real bad up here, you know? I'd just be here and just wait and wait and wait. And sometimes it get, like, real cold. Like I was telling you before. And stuff like that. So anyway, you buying anything or what? You know what, Falcon Ron? You can have this apple. You can have this fungus. That's right. What's this? Moon serum. What's this? Bottled void. For getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst that draws in nearby enemies. Huh? I mean, I suppose you could set up some sick kills with this. Get somebody in there, they die. You kill all the people that got sucked up into the bottled void. And then you just, you know, collect your winnings from there. Doesn't seem that bad. But I'm just gonna buy a dash of Stardust today, if that's okay with you. Sorry. Yeah, see you later, buddy. Tell your friends about us, because I already told mine! Don't. I feel badly for Falcon Ron, but at the same time, my dude. Again, you have reached the Fall of Solium, where one of you can go free, provided you prevail against the Withdrawn and the Liberation Rite. Leader, it would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the Minstrel and Volfred pull you aside. We have some news, that is, depending on how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The Lone Minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining once you saw in the sky above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand. But what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. Inexorable end. That's what I meant to say. The light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of the number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems that you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one, now. That's what's called bogus. Oh goodness, phone. You don't stop, do you? Okay, so that's a lot of Titan stars, and if there's anything I've learned, they're all difficult to deal with. Let's see. Endrigo the Widow can bite it. And you know what? Timesinger Harn can bite it too. I'll just have Archbeat Sungrease. That's fine. I don't mind. I could probably go for 2, but just 1 at the time is fine. I learned from my last right, where everything went terribly wrong so many times in a row. I need some wins. If you liberated a fellow exile, their things returned back to the pack. That makes sense. Hello.
It would appear the rites are drawing to a close.
Don't look at me, man.
Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
Maybe.
For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium.
Okay, well I'm ready.
So
then.
too do your adversaries, the Withdrawn.
We can't let them do that.
They fought so very bravely for this moment.
Did they?
Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Peachy Keen.
Pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the withdrawn, come forth, now, and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The Bogrella old Milda appears in the shadows, and reaches for her mask.
We are known to be Rachel Milner, our adversaries. They're nothing to us, or the one we serve. Ye all shall be devoured in the coming age, an age of strife, brought down by the fell wings and many seeing eyes of Islach the Astralborn.
You speak blasphemy upon this sacred site, Ulmilde. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes.
The scribes, they failed to stop Islach, and he shall rise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye are of no consequence in Islach's grand design.
She dons her mask once more.
Soon we shall return unto the land which Islach shall usurp, where she will offer him our blood and that of many, many others.
Let's not let them do that. As for you, Nightwings, your darkness, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, we do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have only come to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who amongst you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory?
Alright, so, we only have a choice between 3 people. We have to work on these other 3. They do not have enough yet. So, you know what? Hedwyn, it's time. This is my shot. Let's go free. But I can't just leave the rest of you. Yes, you can, Hedwyn, and you have to. Alright, Bertrude, you're up next.
Bertrude.
We shall lend our support to that one, then.
Alright, and Jody, you need to see your friend off. Now, we've got a horn that you can use. And it's not terribly inconvenient to use it. What are our masteries again? So let's see. After banishing an adversary, she recovers all of her stamina. She gains +4 presence. And she can use Rush Red again and get all her stamina. Effectively, she just rushes around the map. So how about we give you as much presence as possible. +4. That doesn't change it enough to warrant its use. Alright, so +4 presence. We just get you to dash around and clear the map, and then we should be fine. Understood. Let us return him home. I agree, Jodariel.
It is done.
Soon, Islach, very soon, we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye Nightwings, we have much in store for ye.
Yeah, I'm not happy about the sound of that. Alright. Oh, we went a little too far there. Whoop, they get blasted. And they get blasted. The full power super throw. Yeah, Jodariel, I'm glad that you're still around for another round here. Mine goes through walls, buddy. What? No! Nice catch. Okay, we just lost one. Let's get Jody back. There we go. Go! Now go! Nice jump. Toss this. Good. We got some speed and some distance on that. Got all my stand back. Get dunked. Get dunked. No! That sucked. Okay. Nicely done. Toss over to the big one. There we go. Okay, small problem. Now give it to Hedwyn. That sucked. Okay, that's very bad. We're all down. Okay, hold on. Nicely done. Okay, give it to our bog crone. Whoop! Excuse me. Ah, just throw it! Thank you. Alright, we at least got it in for 14. That's not terrible. Jump. Get ready to jump. Jump! Bad jump. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's get Jody to clear things out. What? Okay, nice catch there. No! Badness. Also badness. Not badness. Good. Now run up. What? No, throw it! No, it worked. Badly. Worked out badly. Shit. That's terrible news. Okay, so we got Jody to rely on here for a minute. They swapped off. That sucks. He's got a lot more presence than I gave him credit for. There we go. The triple kill! The sweetest of kills. This is so much better than last time. Okay. Oh, the drop. That sucks. Swap it over to Bertrude.
Banished each in turn.
Oh, bad. Okay. Stay on the defensive. Stay on the defensive. Knocked out. That feels bad. Wait, who has the ball? Does no one have the ball?
Udmilda's not so steady now.
Ah! I thought I was going to get the stun there. Okay, go for it. Snake Lady, go. No! I didn't have enough stamina for the jump. Okay, with just Hedwyn left over, it's not an ideal time. Ah! I understand that my Pyre weakens.
Isla, we invoke thee, for we seek thy ancient strength. Before all our enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings. Damnation to the Scribes.
The invocation of Islach. Your adversary, which will Milde's curse, shall summon forth dark pools of banishing ichor, wherever any exile is banished here this night. Okay.
Ah, the foul witch Udmilda. Would that she served the scribes as faithfully
Damn.
as the monstrosity which she adores.
So I suppose part of the reason why we're at this point. Ah!
There goes the witch Udmilda.
I tried. Jodario's gonna be out of it for a while, though. Damn it.
Pathetic.
Okay, Jody's still back in 3 seconds. We should be able to maybe get a... Yes! That was good. Bad little double kill there. Nice dunk! Yes, the dunk is real. Alright, we're down to 31. We can still do this, I believe. Without Bertrude here, it's going to be a little tougher. Make the easy plays. Toss it! No! The toss, it didn't work. That stinks. Yeah, just don't even try, buddy. Nicely done. Goals Bracer means we have infinite stamina. No! But she got... Oh, wow. She nailed that one. That stinks. Oh, my lord!
The witch Udmilda sets herself ablaze.
Yeah, she did. She definitely did that. That sucked.
Oh,
Go! 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 Yes!
resplendent. No more than a lick of flame remains.
Gotcha. But at what cost? We're not out of this yet. No! The stun's nice. It's going to give us a couple more seconds of time, but
That's a full 30 that they just managed to score on us for no good reason at all. Okay, we could still lose this. No! Don't even start. No, my god. Nicely done. Get a duck in under, then dunk it. Yes! Oh, jeez.
The Nightwings proved their worth. They surpassed their adversaries in the end.
That was too close. But at the same time, we did get that triple banish.
Ends the liberation
And we stopped them from getting out, so that's nice
and
too.
thus
Oh, if they had gone out, that would have completely hampered our ability to do
the
anything.
exile
On so many
appointed by
levels.
the Nightwings shall be free.
Now, problem, we lose out Hedwyn on this one.
Absolved of all misdeeds.
And let's be honest, Hedwyn's probably one of the best ones we
Return
had.
to glory in the Commonwealth.
I should probably stop talking while
His
this guy's talking.
adversary and all others
Shall remain. Yeah.
to carry out their rightful sentences.
Rightful, my boy.
Know that this affront against Islah has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies.
Sure thing. But let's not fight you again for a while, okay? We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to him. That we would all go free, together. Reader, my friend. Why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Fikani, wait for me. Wait for me. He remains silent for a moment longer. Then, listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do to get back on the other side... Sorry. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I'll do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come join me back at home, that'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you. All of you. I won't forget this. Then, he plunges out of sight, into the shimmer pool. His voice is audible, but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader, everyone, goodbye. Until we see each other. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Right, they aren't gonna last forever, are they? So Jadaro got a lot of experience. A lot of rest experience on Gilman. And we're gonna need to work on it. Like, Jody's good to go. Like, Jody's definitely going up soon. But, we need to start thinking about who's gonna stick around. Because we know that it's limited. We know, and I know for a fact that we're not gonna be able to get everybody up there again. You prevailed in the liberation right against the withdrawn. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Hedwyn, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this.
He hath passed from this place, along with all his eccentricities.
Grieve not for him. Would that we all someday achieve the same. You wonder who, if anyone, among you shall be the next to go. Then Volfred asks the group to gather. You sense you know what news he is about to share. Everyone. I must apologize to bring such news at this late hour, but I felt that you would all wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. He looks about at everyone before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you both. The stars above are disappearing. They seem to just be fading away, one by one, for reasons that the scribes alone may know for certain, although we may all harbor our suspicions. See for yourself, if you have any doubt that this is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, and now stunned into silence. If this phenomenon continues unabated, then we have every reason to believe it shall.
Then the rites shall cease where the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is. Your companions exchange glances. You sense negative emotions rising. Confusion, fear. Before, I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in a liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so. However, our chances are now numbered. The exact number, I have yet to ascertain. But to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear, but is not to be a cause for panic. Our plane remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunities arise, and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn, we shall head south again to Moonlight Alcove. We can discuss this further then. Now please get some rest. Our path grows harder, though not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail. The group disperses. Some whisper in hushed tones, others turn to their quarters, speechless. There will be time, later, to better understand this omen. Hey, Wolfie, what's up? Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Wolfred smoking at his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles as you approach. Hello, my boy. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though, I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all this. Not just me, but, really, all of us who had a chance to stand with Hedwyn here. Ours is, admittedly, a somewhat desperate plan. It was vital to me, should the Nightwings rise again, that it be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how well Hedwyn served in that capacity. Whatever's to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I, we were unsure of him at first. A common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rites. But, in the end, I felt this was worth a shot. Someone like him, sincere, determined, with loyal friends, and desperate to get home. Those qualities spoke volumes. Then he falls silent for a time. I have every faith that he shall strive on our behalf, now, in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet finds the one he sought. You and Wolfred speak little more of Hedwyn for now. You're left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. I mean, we're at a 52% probability of success. It's slightly better than a coin flip. I'll take it. Ooh, fungus. Ooh, apples. Alright, well, let's continue down to the Moonlight Alcove, where we'll rest for the next area. I want to figure out where we're going next time before we end this episode. Good morning, everyone. We are at the mercy of the stars, and none can say how soon they'll shine for us again. Let us recover for a while at Moonlight Alcove, and decide how to proceed. So if you're wondering why I've been, like, a little bit particular about who's going up, and when, and all that stuff, it's because we can't send everybody back home. Does Sandra have anything to say now, actually? I always like to check in with Sandra. I was beginning to wonder when you would return. Hey, what's up? This place. Where you currently reside, it must be Mount Elodial, is it not? This is where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I'd already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Solium Mirror. I did not anticipate his retinue, you see. 8th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the first exile, or the last of his name. A once proud emperor who neglected his nation and found penitence within the downside. Okay. They all took me and some of my Beyonders alive, although I do not expect to see account of that in their good book. Whether it was for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would have eventually taught me some respect for them. But no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that, really. The scribes did spare my life, and were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped to then enjoy your company, O lovely reader. Now, having met my quota of blaspheming for the time, I think it is best we resume the normal sort of business between us, if there is any to speak of. And good hunting at the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot. Farewell for now. Yeah, let's do this again sometime. Let's bide our time. Best make yourselves as comfortable as possible here for the time, Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Thus, you and your companions remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of rites is ending. The news that Volfred and the Lone Minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on Mount Elodial. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together, for as many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. One cold evening, Volfred finds you off on your own. Well, my boy, it's time once more. Come see. Volfred indicates the sky, and through the snow, you see that he is right. Soon, all of your companions are gathered. Volfred regards the group in his steady manner. As you all know, I've refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice of mine, for a variety of reasons. Chief amongst those reasons is so that I may direct our plan, free from unwanted attention, both from our adversaries here and those who would oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is my past experience conducting the rites. It did not end on good terms. Before my time, the Nightwings comprised 3 exiles: Brighton, Erissa, and Orlek. Little Tizo was with them as well, still learning in their ways. So Brighton, a former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites alongside Orlek and Erissa. Erissa, former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites alongside Volfred and Orlek. And Orlek, we know him. After Brighton's regained his freedom in the liberation rites, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time. But for one thing, I had capacity to read the ancient book. Anyway, when next we earned our way into the liberation rite, Orlek was anointed for return. He had long been an exile, and his horns were beginning to show. We prevailed. Little Tizo snuffed the accuser's pyre. Thus, Orlek earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmer pool was to engulf him, Erissa, she shoved him from the precipice, and took her freedom in his stead. She perished, of course. Only the anointed can transcend the shimmer pool. But she thought the warnings were a myth, and paid the price. She was always restless. I presumed Orlek perished, too. To survive a fall from Mount Elodial? I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempts to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible, as part of this ordeal. I, frankly, still do not hold Erissa entirely at fault for what transpired. I hold, instead, the Commonwealth responsible, for it put us in this desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may partly be to blame as well, for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Volfred breathes a deep sigh. Now I see that Orlek yet lives, at a time when our plan is already in motion. And even the stars are fading. Perhaps a signal that the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided, and that they do not approve. But I choose to take it as a sign we must act. The scribes have put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings and our plan need all the help that they can get, and so I have made a decision, which I wish to announce here to you all. In the name of the Nightwings, and reader, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit, although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. And while I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all of our resources to be brought to bear. So, if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That's all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed come first light. Volfred bows his head to everyone, while the others exchange looks, then, one by one, salute him in turn. Welcome! Once more do several stars shine bright in the sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. So where are we going? Okay, Haub, Ores, and Trieste. Let's see, who are we up against? The Withdrawn are at 0. We won't fight them again, I don't think. Let's see. Who are we fighting at Trieste? The Fate. It's tempting. We've definitely done Under King Auras because we got the thing there. We faced them before. We have not yet faced the Fate, so we are going to go to Trieste because we were denied our chance last time. I see it is time that we met again with Dalbert and the Fate. We can make for the nest of Trieste at first light, my boy. Let us recover through the night, for now. It is too late to do much else. Alright, well. That's that, huh? Next time, we continue on to the nest of Trieste. The volcanic place with the big unicorn lady. Titan, who's dead. Anyway, that's where we're going. But we're not going there right now. That's the end of this episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you folks are enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And if you want to see some more, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of when these videos go up. But for now, that's it from me. I'll see you folks next time.